All right. Morning, everybody. Abel Ghost, what's going on, buddy? Morning. Thanks for being here. Hope you can hear me all right. Let's see, mics are working all right. Sorry, it's jumbled. What's going on, buddy? Good. Good. Bright and early. It's 5:30 in the morning here where I am, so I'm just getting after it. Busy day yesterday. So we got our back day in and lots of presentations and stuff for work, but it went really well. It's a big presentation. Lots of stress. So yeah, I feel good. Up early, get the cardio in, and then we'll have our workout this afternoon, our workout stream later this afternoon. How are you doing? We're getting there. We seem kind of stuck. I was checking out my subs. We got pretty much ahead. We almost got to 180, and then we kind of fell back a couple again. So we're like, we're moving back and forth. We're getting there, but I know we can do it. We're going to hit that 200, but work stress. Yeah. It's part of life, right? Unfortunately, but couldn't really sleep last night. I was up. So I did, the big presentation's over now. I did it yesterday, which is good, but yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't really sleep last night afterwards because I was wired because it was pretty awesome. It went well, and yeah, I just couldn't sleep, so I started working. I was trying to build an app. I've been trying for a while. It's a lot harder than I thought. So yeah, I did. I was up all night doing that. It's only slept a couple hours, but I still have to stick with the program here. But I think the app is almost there. I'm just trying to build I think I talked about it a while ago. Basically build like a checklist type app that can help people reach kind of like their fitness and health goals. So it's pretty cool. No, I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to charge anything for it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see, but I don't know. I would like to, but want to do it the right way. I want to offer something worth the value, you know, if I am. So I'm just trying to find out what that is, right? Keep playing with these different things. I love the stream, building the community, helping people, right? I feel like I've already had a few people stop by, join the community that hopefully we've helped in some positive way, you know? And if that turns into something else, cool. Again, guys, if you're here and you're new, please drop a subscribe. We're on our way to 200. Most of my streams are my lifts, my workouts in the afternoon. And then right now, 3 days a week, I have my early morning cardio like this. So what's your today goal? Well, exactly. That's it, right? I just break it down into individual daily goals and attack it. Today, my goal is to follow up from all the hard work I did on that presentation and make it worthwhile to get my meals in and to make sure my kids are happy. That's it. That's my goal for today. And be happy myself too, but I don't need much for that. It's relatively easy for me to be happy. Especially because I'm like, oh, pretty blessed. So I don't worry too much about all the other things. But did you watch Bloodhound Netflix series? I didn't. Is it good? I actually have Netflix on over the side here. I was trying to think of something new to watch. I just finished a series that, Better Call Saul. I was a huge Breaking Bad fan. I just never watched Better Call Saul for whatever reason. So I checked it out for the last while as I was doing my prep for the show. It was pretty good. So I'm looking for something new. I can check it out. What's it about? Can you give me like a quick kind of Cole's notes? So yeah, guys, if you're new, please drop a subscribe, a like, comment, something. It all helps a ton. Get me picked up more by the algorithm, pushed out to new people. I got a request that when we hit 200 subscribers, that I rep out 50 push-ups straight, no break. So that will happen. We just got to get to that 200 subscriber mark. Please help us get there. I think you guys will be surprised. We're a pretty cool community of people. Just being positive for each other and helping each other out. And I think we're finding the right people as we go. So yeah, we're doing all right. We're about 10 minutes in. Not really, we're like 8.5 minutes in, but Your most favorite series on Netflix? Ooh, my favorite series on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there. I really like Sons of Anarchy. It was good. Brutal, but good. What else? Yeah, Breaking Bad was really good. House. I really like House. I watched that like probably a few times. And that's one I can always, House is one I can always go back to and just kind of watch. Like, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm doing stuff around the house, I like to mindlessly just have noise in the background, like a show, or like a show that I don't have to like heavily focus on, but I can just leave playing. So for me, that's House. I can leave that on, kind of check in here or there. It's a good question. I'm gonna put that. Oh. I'm gonna put that as a question in the chat. I've been experimenting with these questions in the chat as we go and just seeing what people say. So it's just teasing and poking other streamers who are doing live. I had nothing to do. I was doing things like don't like the second things they don't like. 2 of them block me. That's not cool. Yeah, I would I don't know. I think for the most part, live streaming is kind of like fun, right? Like I said, I want it to be like an open space for everybody to kind of hang out and be positive. So I think unless someone was like, harming somebody, like verbally or mentally, or like talking about some offside, like really offside stuff, I don't think I'd ever block. Can't imagine a reason I'd block somebody, but I'm crashing. Like my stream is crashing. Hope not. Why is it skipping? Or lagging, whatever. How about now? Is it better? Seems fine on my end, so. Yeah. Can't imagine blocking somebody for just hanging out and having fun. Even if they're teasing me a bit. Some light teasing never hurt nobody. Right? I don't know. At least that's the way I think. But yeah, hope your Wednesday's starting pretty well. Hard to believe it's already halfway through the week, but here we are. Now it's okay. Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate the heads up. I think it's because I put the question up in the corner there. I'm messing around with that, trying to see if it catches some people, makes them hang out a bit just to answer the question or something, but you know how it goes. We're slowly growing. We're keep flirting with that 180 subscriber mark. I know you were asking me the other week about super chats and stuff like that. So I figured out the problem I was having. First Dark, then Stranger Things. So that's funny. Like, so I'm a big, like, what's the word? I'm a big sci-fi guy. Like, I love all that stuff. But for some reason, I just couldn't really get fully into Stranger Things. I don't know what it is. Don't get me wrong. I'd watched some episodes and they were okay, but the whole 80s nostalgia thing was cool. But I don't know. I guess maybe just connecting with it being like kids and stuff was tough, but yeah, it was good. I don't want to hate. I want to sound like a hater. First Dark. Or Dark. So I haven't seen that one either. You're coming out with some bangers. I gotta check them out. I heard someone recommended this Southland is one that I'm checking out now, which is kind of like a police drama. So I don't know. I always check out a bunch of different stuff, see what sticks, what I like enough to come back to. All-time favorite is Breaking Bad and Friends. Yeah, Breaking Bad is pretty great. Friends is good too. Friends is another one of those like shows like House, right? Where you just kind of put it on in the background and let it play, and you know, everybody's got like favorite episodes and stuff, and but yeah, it's all good, man. It's good. Those are decent ones. So yeah, sorry, I was mentioning, so I was able to fix the problem I was having is being able to like track whether I'm going to hit the point where I can add super chats and stuff. It couldn't see my country of residence for whatever reason. So I was having trouble there, but I was able to fix that yesterday. So it knows I'm from Canada now, which is good. And that's like an eligible country. So that's all good. And now it's actually tracking, but basically need 1,000. I think it's 1,000 subscribers before you can turn that on. So So I'm quite a ways away from that. But I'm confident we're going to hit our 200 target by the end of May. So I'm just going to keep, keep clawing along little by little. Again, if you guys are new, please drop a subscribe and a like. Subscribe at the very least, because we got to hit that 200 target. Most people wouldn't want to have to do the 200 push-ups, 250 push-ups. 200 in a row would be crazy, but I will gladly rip out those 50 push-ups if we can hit 200. Yeah, man. It's all good. We keep inching there. I think we'll hit it. It's basically only 25 more, 24 more. We got almost 2 months, a little under 2 months to get there. So it's like one subscriber a stream every week and a bit. So we can do it. Or for a full month, sorry. It'll be interesting. You guys will see. I'm going to be doing, so next week I'm out traveling for work. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through on stream what that looks like and how I'm able to maintain, maintain sticking to the program while I'm traveling. It's pretty straightforward and easy, but it'd be cool to have you guys with me, walk you guys through everything, but definitely made some significant changes to how I travel for work for the last, over the last year, which has helped me get to where I am physically wise now. But by the way, Abel Ghost, the day in the life video, you asked about the long form video. It's coming up today. I finished the voiceover last night, did the edit. It's all ready, so I'm going to put it out today. And then, the meal prep video is going to be for this week, later this week, to put up for next week. So, yeah, thanks for the idea, man. I really appreciate it. But so far, so good. Sis, can I ask you something, man? Are you all right today? Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Stressed, yeah. Just got a lot on my mind, a lot to do. So a little stressed out, but feel like that's what do they call that? Par for the course. That's something that you have to just deal with, right? Everybody's got their stresses in life, and just gotta deal with them positively, hopefully, and get through them. It's always stressful around this time of year for work. Basically, the way my industry works is everything's in quarters, kind of. Wolves fan. Yeah, Wolves fan for sure. Drop a subscribe, a like, hang out. We train. We lift weights 5 days a week, cardio 3 days a week, and increasing. We're just about to start our cut for the summer. We gained a little bit of mass, and now we're going to cut it up and see how lean and diced we can get. Love to have you as part of the community, hanging out. We have awesome people here like Abel Ghosts that come join. We just chat, have fun, talk Q&As, talk what's going on in our lives, and it's fun. But yeah, please consider us subscribe. We're trying to hit 200 by the end of May. Would appreciate you being part of the team here. Liked and sub. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. You'll be all fun. Yeah, 100%. So I spent some time hanging out with some buddies last night. So Colsey, what's up? Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things has been a common answer. And I get it. I know I was kind of I didn't really connect with it, but I love like sci-fi and like those things. There's nothing wrong with the show. It's a good show. Even though I say I don't connect with it, it was like there were episodes that drew me in for sure. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. But yeah, it's a really good show. There are still episodes that I get caught like pulled into deep, but it's just for me. I don't know, it wasn't one of those shows that like kind of grabbed my attention and had me like episode after episode, but also from Canada. Nice. Whereabouts in Canada are you from? East, West Coast, Central? I'm from the East Coast. So if you look back at this period of your life in 10 years into the future, will you be happy? Will it be a happy memory or sad? I would say mixed. It's a really good question. Watermelon, please drop a subscribe, be part of the community. I really like stuff like that, especially comments. I really wish you'd drop a subscribe and rejoin and be here often. Same, nice. Alakia, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Hi. Please, guys, drop a subscribe and a like. Helps out tremendously. I think it would be mixed. So part of the name Baddiedaddydiaries would imply that I'm a dad. I got 2 awesome daughters. They're young. They're, growing up, and I had kind of a rough childhood. So yeah, learning to parent younger kids as we go. I always wanted kids, so that's cool. What Eastern province? I'm in Ontario. Yeah, learning to parent younger kids can be frustrating at times because you're helping them learn how to navigate their emotions. When I was really never taught well how to navigate mine. So I'm kind of in this weird spot of like, especially with my oldest, the reason I bring this up is I think I'll look back in 10 years. And this is the part I hate saying, but you're never really being honest unless you admit it. I think I'll have regrets. I feel like I handled some situations poorly in terms of raising her. And my biggest fear is that it'll affect long-term her thought of like, how she felt her childhood went. But I'm always trying to do better. So yeah, overall happy. Love my kids, love my family, love my life. So where's he from? Oh, Newfoundland. So when I travel for work, Colsey, I mentioned that I travel often for work. I go out to Newfoundland, PEI, New Brunswick, all those places. So I'll be out in Halifax next week, actually. Soon I'll be in Canada. Yeah, I plan to have meetups and stuff like that for sure. That'd be awesome. Yeah, as we grow, I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe that's something we can do when we get to like 500 subscribers. It's our next benchmark. When we hit 500, we'll do a meetup. That's awesome. You'll be in Canada soon. Nice. Well, let me know when you're here, even if you want to stop by, say what's up. Meet up somewhere and say what's up. Love to meet subscribers for sure. As I mentioned, it's really cool. We got this cool community building here. So yeah, I'm happy to meet you guys in person if you're in the area or if you happen to stop by Canada for a trip or whatever. 500 equals 100 push-ups. Yeah, I could do that. It may not be the straight through back to back like I promised with the 50, but I could do 100 push-ups. Rest, pause if I have to. Favorite sport? To watch or play? Because it would change the answer. To watch, American football is probably my favorite. To play would be rugby for sure. I know it's two different, they're pretty much the same kind of thing, but yeah, watching American football, I like way more. And I have my team, as you guys can see. But playing, yeah, rugby was always fun. I grew up playing tons of sports and just playing outside with friends. And then all through high school, played football, rugby, stuff like that. So organized. But yeah, I love sports, man. It's a lot of fun. But now I'm a old guy, so unfortunately, too many responsibilities. Sports aren't really a thing anymore. So watches hockey. Yeah, hockey's always fun. Favorite sport to play is soccer. It's nice. Soccer's cool too. Yeah, I think hockey. I used to love hockey. Used to be a big Montreal Canadiens fan. Only problem is like there was a lockout like years ago now, and after that I just kind of lost interest. Couldn't really get back into it, and then the whole thing was like, I don't know. I feel like there is this. What's the word? The grittiness of the game is kind of gone a little bit, but you know, you're starting to see some of it come back. You're starting to see some goalie scraps, some guys that are like out for their teammates, which is good, right? To me, that's what hockey's all about, right? The grittiness of the game. So, one truth about life you learn the hard way. Yes. So good. I have a really good one for that. So, a lot of people have a hard time admitting their, what's the word? Their choices are influence causing something bad to happen in their life. And one thing I've noticed is we all have a tendency to blame outside forces or other people. But what I've learned the hard way is that life is going to keep teaching you the same lesson until you decide to learn it. So whatever that lesson may be, maybe it's something you're having a hard time overcoming. Maybe it's something that keeps creeping up in your life, like going into debt, getting into fights, drinking, whatever it is, addiction. Could be anything. But as long as you're blaming outside factors and outside people, whatever it is, the thing I've learned the hard way is life's going to keep teaching you that lesson. Neo, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's a hard lesson I learned because so sometimes you'll hear me talk about things that happen that to most people be like, oh, that really sucks that that happened. But I'll say like, well, it was my fault because of this. And I think that's a good lesson for most people is just like radical accountability can like really change your life. Because you start seeing things as like probably Stranger Things. So good. Yeah, another one for Stranger Things. See, maybe I'm the one who's wrong here. Because that's like the third or fourth person for Stranger Things. Yeah, because I think as the more you accept that, you know, what you feel like or what. I got to really grease the things here. Yeah, I find like there was a saying, I forget who said it, but like one of those fancy pants smart people said that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. And yeah, I think that's where that comes from. And I agree because I think if you start taking accountability for things that happen, even if they feel out of your control, you'll notice eventually you'll start making different decisions and you'll start getting different outcomes. So only had Netflix for a month and that was a show everyone was watching. Yeah, no, I get it. Like my my wife and my in-laws, they love, and my nephews My close family all love Stranger Things, and I try to watch it with them and stuff like that. And there's episodes that draw me in, but it's just not the same level of like. I guess what I feel is like I don't get the same level of like, oh, next episode, next episode, next episode, next episode of like Breaking Bad, where I'm just kind of like stuck in a loop. Like I could not even sleep and be like, oh my God, I didn't sleep. This show's so good. But it is like a good show. I get it. But Stranger Things got hype. Yeah, tons of hype. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Please subscribe. Drop a like. I'm going to be back this afternoon around 4 p.m. for the lift. And then tomorrow morning, tomorrow's just the lift. And then Friday is cardio, Saturday is cardio and lift. So we will see you guys then. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate if you guys subscribed and liked. And we're on our road to 200. We'll get there as soon as we hit 200 subscribers. That's 50 push-ups banged out back to back to back. That was the promise. And then we'll work on what our 300 goal is going to be. But all my socials are all at Baddiedaddydiaries. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all those. Yeah, and I'll see you guys this afternoon for the lift. I hope you guys subscribed. Hopefully we'll see you there. Lots of love, positivity. Have a great Wednesday. All right, talk to you guys soon.